All right, so today on Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna do something that we didn't do in the freaking last part. Mustache. Yes. We're gonna go to daycare because I didn't freaking show.
I hate the daycare. I love the daycare.
Yeah, you know it's ironic considering the amount of sex talk we were having beforehand, and then you go to the daycare.
Welcome to the daycare. Which Pokemon would you want to fuck?
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, Tyrone.
You were super crass.
Well, I was playing the character of the daycare lady, not... Never mind.
Yeah. Look at my box, it has nothing.
The good news is tonight's deviant isn't even Tyrone, it's Richie, because Richie's a fucking
Richie!
freak.
Well, we should probably be specific on
what do you
the
mean, what
day.
did you do? Did you really just ask what did you
He's a freak! Ow!
I know he
I like how Tyrone sounds like
I just
a
hate the
constipated cat for like 5 seconds.
Meow.
Ow!
He's a freak.
It's like the cat. It's like the cats at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ow! He's bite.
Ow, my leg. Ow. I got a cramp. I got a cramp.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Mittens? Ow!
Now you know you're going to jail.
Ow!
You're going to jail. Anyway,
Ow!
I was watching that bus driver.
also, bus driver.
Yeah, when he punches
you
the
going to
girl.
jail?
Yeah, she's like, "You going? I'm going to jail now," and he uppercuts the girl out of the bus.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh,
What?
yeah, I remember that video. Yeah, that was like from like 5 years ago.
Equal opportunity, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's funny as shit.
What kind of equal opportunity shit is that?
You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me. I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Ow!
Shut up, Tyrone.
Yeah, that's why the MTA is the mauling
I
transit
feel
authority.
like everyone in the comments is like, "Shut the fuck, kill that cat."
I hope the comments
By the way,
section
we're just talking to the people in here. That's it.
Wait, we talk to people?
Yeah, we talk to people. We don't.
Yeah,
we don't
TSS really likes to talk to the NPCs. And meanwhile, my antisocial ass ran through each city without talking to anybody.
Listen, man,
No,
I'm just
because
trying
we
to
get-
RP in
yeah.
this game. You know?
I mean, you did that a
This
few
is just how
times.
I
Trying to
really
do
am.
what? in this
And we
game?
get attract. We
Oh,
get attract.
Yeah, this is how you get the move a track. I forgot about that.
see, because we try to get bitches.
So, like, TSS is actually doing this the right way. I didn't talk to a lot of NPCs in my playthrough.
He's antisocial
Which-
as fuck, yo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, if you talk to NPCs,
Don't
you
say
get
yeah, like
stuff.
that's a good thing. That's not a good thing. Get your shit together.
Well, I know I messed up. I'm catching my mistake. But
With a
if you talk
Pokeball?
to NPCs, they give you stuff. Yes. Well, my mistakes are so powerful. I'm gonna need like an Ultra Ball or something.
Oh shit! Did you spend the $1,200 for it?
No, I just sold some Pokeballs and then used the money from that to buy the Ultra Ball.
Well, that just sounds
Just a
ridiculous.
singular Ultra Ball.
Yeah, just one Ultra
Just
Ball.
the one ball.
Just one?
Just the one.
up and
You
up.
only need
I guess.
one. You only
Every-
need one.
Only need one.
Welcome, kids.
TSS, what are you reading? The rules?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
because we
Broken
didn't.
Von
Because we didn't
Strangle is
before.
proud.
Why do you have? I'm more confused. Why do you have such an issue with him reading the rules?
Also,
Well,
Scott's
because he
here. Hi.
He already entered the. Didn't he already enter this battle tent?
Yeah, but I didn't read the board.
Okay.
I feel like Tyrone had a bigger issue with that than he really needed to.
Well, no, because he already did the battle. What's the point in reading the rules now? You already did it.
Don't worry about it. Chill out.
Oh goodness. No, I didn't have a giant issue with that. I was just curious.
And
Terrell,
of
you
course,
hyped
it's
it
been
up.
like a week, so I already talked to these people.
Well, I had chocolate earlier. That's my problem. What's your
Oh,
excuse?
okay.
Ooh,
I
wait,
don't
what kind
have
of chocolate?
one.
Okay, and now what we're gonna do
Dark
is we're gonna go.
chocolate, motherfucker.
Well, we're gonna go into a dark cave.
Dark chocolate sucker.
Oh, no, oh
Whoa.
my goodness. All right,
Good
and I'm
emphasis,
hyped up,
good
Tyrone.
emphasis.
You're not hyped up at all?
I just wanted to do a Mr. T impression.
I feel like I blacked
I
out. When the hell did you catch Abra?
thought you were Booker T for a second.
Yeah, remember he caught
Hogan,
it.
we coming for you. No,
Booker T.
Hulk Hogan.
What you gonna do when Hulk Hogan comes for you, brother? Brother.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
See, I knew he was gonna fucking. I knew he was gonna do. I knew he was gonna do that.
Well,
I'm so done with that.
insert Lucario noise here.
When he said it, he caught himself and like covered his mouth.
And you had to play it off. It was the
Yeah.
best, that was the
Jesus
best shit ever.
Christ.
When keeping it real goes
I
on.
Hey, I'm
don't know!
one-shotting bitches though.
Jesus! We're gonna botch our manias. Cool.
Hey, I mean,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Will everyone please stop saying "oh no"? Because the f***ing Kool-Aid man is gonna come in here and say "oh yeah."
I thought
That's
that was
one,
obvious.
that's two, that's three dead motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
What is happening to us? What is going on?
I noticed the
I'm
more
so
we get into Emerald, the more
Tyrone needs
Coked
to stop
up we get.
driving, yo.
Right, the
up.
more insanity
Oh, that's
ensues.
me. He does.
coked up.
There's a Whisper.
Weejmer.
hey, look, it's
Whisper looks like it's seen some shit.
Well, it has. I mean,
I've seen it, man. I've seen
I
it
mean,
all.
why do you
I've
think
seen
he
the
gets
future.
loud when he wakes up? I mean, when he evolves. I don't know why I said wakes up. That's a weird statement.
Because when you evolve, because when you evolve, you are woke.
You become woke.
Yeah, Wokemur.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh, efforts there though.
You
ain't
go from a
whispering in my
Whismer
ear.
to a Screamer.
Some dude trying to whisper in my
Oh,
ear.
okay, G.
Wow. I think I'm blown back for that one.
You just said Ken Whisper's a screamer.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
I don't
Jokes, Terrell. Jokes are happening.
Because people are excited about the PS5.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Rich, you
Persona
wanna talk
5
about that?
for Switch.
Ding ding
No.
ding ding.
No,
Oh, but you don't want to talk about your
wait.
sexcapades, but you want to talk about the fucking.
Hey,
What?
Richie,
No.
Richie, didn't you want to talk about something?
No, that was
gonna be it. That one.
that was it. That was.
Why did it take like now though?
Tyrone,
But then
why
again, I
the
mean, you were
fuck?
caught in a very sticky situation at that moment.
Ah!
Ah, shit! I just realized what I said. I'm sorry.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
No, what's that? Oh, Sonic says. Sonic, remember
That's
kids.
no good.
Remember it, kids. If you don't wear a condom, that's no good.
and also, surf and turf is actually useful. We can burn.
Oh, I thought you meant to.
Terrell, I don't know why I thought you were gonna say if you had sex with no condom and she starts calling you saying she's pregnant, you get out of there. You get-
Taro, that's such a long phrase, though. Like,
No, because in Sonic Says that's what he does. Like if someone tries to touch you and you don't want them to touch you,
Wait, did she
you
say
get
please
out of
take some
there.
rest at home?
Yes, that's what.
so Richie was a karate band in the game.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
so in game canon,
I
TSS.
I feel like the name of this part's already been predestined hours ago.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're
Uh,
coked up.
So let's talk. Let's talk about the fucking PS5. Fucking felines.
What was the whole thing with the PS5? Because I didn't read the leak yet.
No,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't a
don't think
leak actually. It was just them just confirming.
I thought it was a leak, but
No,
or,
PlayStation
fake, but-
just pretty much tweeted at
PlayStation is
it.
not getting. Yeah, they are not getting very original with these names.
No,
Well,
they're
I
PlayStation
not.
mean,
one,
do you want them
PlayStation
to
two,
repeat the
PlayStation-
Xbox One?
Portable.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. They could
I
have
want
called
the
it like.
Well, at
You know
least
what I want? I
the
want the-
thing
I
is,
want the-
PlayStation knows how to count.
I want the PlayStation 2 too. That's what I want.
I want the PlayStation. I want the
Two, two.
PlayStation. I want the PlayStation cubed.
Okay, so is it the GameCube cube?
No, the mathematical cube. When you multiply something times
Mathematic-
itself 3 times.
A mathematical
PS3
matter
then.
of factual. A mathematical
goodness.
matter of
Also,
You
factual.
guys need to
I
take
like
an
how-
algebra class.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah, last time I
Tyrone.
did that.
What's
yikes.
that have to do with algebra?
I need
should've
to know
called- they should-
how
they
to
could- they
spell
should've
it to read
called
the
it-
book for it.
If they really wanted to call it what it is, it should be the PlayStation 4 Factorial.
What?
What?
Yes. I see what you did there. I just don't know if I approve it, honestly.
4 Factorial. You know, 4.
No, I got the joke. That was the reason why.
Hey, the item finder found something. You're looking for the black glasses, aren't you?
Yes.
That's racist.
No, they're actual black glasses.
So
Why couldn't it be white?
So
Because they're black.
power. What?
Whoa! What the hell?
Yo, yo,
Terrell,
you went from Booker T to this.
and it's so ironic because Terrell's the one that said it.
Because Tyrone would say this, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
I'm like Terrell. I'm like Terrell.
Did
What the
you
hell?
know that I like to call people? One person would get that reference.
I'm like Terrell. Out of all the people, why did you say that?
I was looking for Tyrone and I couldn't find it.
Oh Lord!
Wait, what?
Oh my god!
I couldn't find Tyrone. He was around in the grass or somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he's at. And then someone told me he drove home. I was like, "You're fucking lying. He didn't know how to drive." Oh,
I'm glad you have so much faith in me.
I'm glad I was the last to know.
Oh god!
Why was I the last to know, Tyrone?
Also, I kind of get lost here, so just bear with me.
Wait, how? It's a pretty straightforward case.
Yeah, but the problem is I remember I'm not using a walkthrough, and it's been like 9 years since I fucking.
Yeah, but
played
like, there's only like 2 directions you can go. Like, I don't understand how you got lost.
Seeing the heat be put on TSS and not me is oddly like
Cathartic.
it's weird.
It's oddly fascinating.
It's like watching a burning building, but you're not in it this time.
All right, that sounds.
Like, huh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I'm just looking out, going, "That looks pretty bad."
I think I'm concerned now. What, Tyrone?
That looks pretty bad, man.
You're just
Somebody
cool
should do
about
something.
You're just cool with watching buildings burn to the ground and
Someone,
shit?
apparently, the internet is. They keep making these freaking cathedral jokes.
Well, I mean, that's just funny shit. I mean, what's it?
Yeah,
People
I
keep
mean-
making the joke about Hunchback of Notre Dame and the hellfire.
I mean, to be fair, you're not a religious person, so I don't see what the problem is.
That's true.
Yeah, no one is.
I mean, but it's still a monumental building. Can't we wait for them to fix it?
No, we gotta wait for
They
it to
they
burn.
took forever
They're
to
gonna
begin
wait.
with, though.
I mean, listen, for those who got injured and lost their lives, you know, my
I
heart
think they
goes out
cleared
to
out before it. I think they cleared out before it happened.
Oh, then what the fuck is the problem?
It's still a building that means something.
Listen, if no
well,
one died,
if a person thinks that dropping a fucking giant helicopter full of water onto that would stop the fire,
America,
that is the
baby.
worst thing- that's the worst thing that can ever happen.
I know,
Richie's right. That
stupid.
does sound like a very America-esque.
That's because it was in America.
That's because it was. He said it.
That's stupid.
I know, but are you surprised?
No, I'm
Exactly.
There you go.
There you go.
We live in a society.
We all live in an
not.
orange.
Terrell, what's that character you made? He's like very country-esque.
wait, what?
What?
You did a skit, right? Where you were talking to Nintendo, but you were using a character, and he was very southern.
Oh, you're talking about Nintendo Tuber 27.
Yes, him. That sounds like something he would say. Like, why don't we just take a giant helicopter with water and dump it on top of the fire?
Well, no, he wouldn't do that. He'd be like, I need to take myself a flying machine and then get myself a bucket and flip it on that bitch.
Did he just say myself?
Yeah, myself. I'm gonna get myself
Myself?
a flying machine myself and then go find a pail of
Also,
water.
hey, the
and
XP
flip it
share,
on
That's
that
going to become
bitch.
important soon.
Woo!
Boo,
Hey,
you used
but
the
the problem-
weak.
Hey, listen, he's so famous he can stand on his chair, asshole.
I know, right?
Well, and also Gen 3 up until like Gen 5, we have like this EXP share that only you can put it on one Pokemon at a time.
Back in those days, I
Oh,
remember back in
God.
my day when you said experience share, that only meant that one experience. You didn't turn it into 6 and have your whole damn team benefit from it.
Yeah, but that
And
was
then you can
originally
experience
yeah.
from catching a Pokemon.
Stupid son of bitches.
Son
Yeah.
of bitches.
Yeah,
Okay.
son of bitches.
Son of bitches.
You always
All
use
right.
you always use intentionally bad grammar. That's the whole point.
You're right. Why can't y'all just learn to speak American like the rest of us?
Now, for the sake of a continuity here, we're recording this on April 16th, 2019, and I have a question for you guys. Tell me which one is more important to you. The announcement of the all-digital Xbox One, the
Ew.
announcement of some of the base features of the PlayStation 5, or
Ooh.
Joker and Smash Brothers.
Joker and Smash Brothers. Woo! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
I
there
was
you go.
trying now me looking at my trainer card, I was thinking, wait, how many gyms did I do? Oh,
And this is why
3.
Nintendo's king, folks.
Yeah, because it's just I don't know.
Because it's
I don't-
Tyrone's belt.
I just love how you.
on the
I love how you can.
on the PS5, in regards to the PS5, and yeah, I'm just gonna run down here one more time and I realize I'm an idiot.
Wow.
So the PS5, it's gonna have it's gonna probably have like the AMD Ryzen base, which is pretty cool. They're gonna have like ray tracing. They're also gonna have
Yeah, ray
backwards
tracing support.
Yeah, backwards compatibility with the PS4 because it's the same fucking architecture. Why not?
I was actually a little bit surprised by that. If I
because they wouldn't change the architecture for something like this because x86 is the way to go for the future.
What do you think about the SSD support?
SSD, yeah, PC. It's probably gonna be.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's probably
beautiful.
gonna be-
That is fucking beautiful. Sorry.
I know,
Well,
right?
it's
Jeez.
probably gonna be. Yeah, it's probably gonna be PCIe 4, PCI Express 4, and that's gonna be fucking fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Flash
but when
memory.
it comes out, it's gonna be like $800. And
no, it's not. Do you
How-
okay? Do you know how much you can get a 120 gig M.2 SSD for right now? $28.
Yeah.
Like
about to say.
$28 right now.
oh well, I'm just following the
Flash
pattern. Normally,
SSD
that what happens.
SSDs are freaking cheap.
Normally, when a new console comes out, when the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo all have their new console, well, PlayStation and Xbox, when they come out, they'll be super expensive for a while. You gotta wait it out a little bit until like normal people can buy it, and then it's like $300, and then you can buy it.
That's kind of true because Xbox One came out at 5, and then PlayStation 4 came out at 4.
Yeah.
And then they dropped down to around somewhere between 250 and 300.
So what will be
Yeah,
the
and
PS5
then
be
people
then?
started
People are
buying
saying
it.
that PS5 might be going for 500, and they're gonna go at a console loss of
Oh, I'd buy
$100
it
per.
day one.
So yeah,
That wouldn't surprise me.
No.
because
didn't
you
they
have
do
enough-
that with like the PS4?
PS3.
Yeah,
PS3.
they did it with the PS3. Xbox came out.
The difference, the
more-
problem there was is that they had no I'm not gonna say clout, but they didn't have any. They didn't have any like
Down goes
public
Ozil, yeah.
backing for a while.
PlayStation didn't have enough of an identity to like warrant that.
No, they just had a bad drop off of quality from PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 era was fucking great. You went to PS3.
It
and
was.
I still have my PS2.
Well, the biggest
none of
problem though with the PS3 was that the cell processor. It was a very hard processor to program for.
Yeah, that was true. But the other, and to be fair, it was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Even trying to incorporate Blu-ray. That's
Yes.
why I think when you hit around 2000, I want to say 8, 9, and 10. I'm thinking
Yeah, around
more
that's
towards-
accurate.
Yeah, like
I-
2009. That's when
Yeah.
it really started to.
It got its shit together, and then like 2013
Yeah.
hit, and I was like, man,
Oh,
the
you're gonna fight
PS4.
the crazy family.
The PS3 is great. And all of a sudden, it was like, I'm coming out with the PlayStation 4, and I'm like, because I honestly think the PS3 was cut down ahead of its time, honestly.
Yeah.
Double battle.
Trainers.
But the PlayStation 4 coming out at $500, that's
PlayStation 5.
that's to me that's the highest you can go without people getting pissed, and people still might get pissed depending on what.
I mean, people will get pissed.
It all
Well, the thing is
depends-
though,
People are pissed
you have
about
to
the Switch
remember.
is $300. So
You have to also remember that if they're going to focus on 4K gaming.
8K.
8K support.
Eight-
You know what? You know what?
eight-
You know. You
yeah,
know
but
my-
yeah,
That's
but
what
here's the
link
thing.
says.
You know
Yeah,
what my issue with that
That's
is,
numbers
though?
that we gotta-
okay. 8K. Okay, I'll tell you this right now as I get.
I just want to mention real quick that my biggest concern with that whole 8K gaming shit is two things. One, we haven't even perfected 1080p 60 frames on a lot of games yet. All right. Usually we got games that look fucking
Oh, nice
gorgeous
confusion.
that only run at a lock 30 frames or some shit.
I'm too fucking
The
good.
other issue is that every time a fucking generation touts a specific type of play, they barely do it. Like
But I will.
a
bet
lot of
this.
PlayStation 3 games weren't 1080p.
I will bet this though. It's going to be 4K gaming, 8K output, so that you can watch
Yeah.
8K movies. But there's
That's
no way.
exactly my point.
No way.
That would seem standard. Yeah.
There will
That-
be no way that a console could play 8K games. I think the PC
No
can play
way.
8K games.
Yeah, let me say that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And
I
they
like
won't
how
be.
this has become another like console war situation where one of the consoles coming up and we're building all these numbers, and meanwhile Nintendo's just making like games that are generally,
What it always has me dying because it's like Xbox announces a new variation on their console. Sony announces new specs for their new hardware. Nintendo announces a new character in Smash Bros. That comes out tomorrow, and it's like, yeah, I don't really give a shit about everything else right now.
So now we're gonna go to Win Straight.
Yeah, it's always like, we skipped the Crazy Family. Wait, are we going back? No,
Proud family.
Oh snaps! This is exclusively for Emerald, that trainer thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't go into it.
What?
Oh yes.
Why not?
He's fighting the Crazy Family.
No. He just said he didn't go into the trainer thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to go.
He's gonna show it off later.
Yeah, that means that means they're gonna find another. That means they're gonna have to do it in fucking part 13. What the fuck? Right.
Oh, are you okay?
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, you're fighting Little Bird.
I'm the greatest bird in the world, Ma.
It's always like
side
Xbox.
Note, dude, I'm gonna sit here and say this real quick. I went back and I think I was rewatching some of the old League fights, Joe. Man, Ash versus Gary is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Also, that Blastoise was on some bullshit, dodging Dragon Rage at point blank range. That shit blow me the fuck away.
It's anime logic.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. He's a turtle. You could technically, it makes sense for him to be able to duck in the shell.
Hold on. I actually want to put on a hot take, but I'll wait till you're done.
Nope.
So I believe my favorite part.
I like how you interrupted me just to tell me the way he was gonna.
Hold on, right?
But go ahead.
I mean, one of my favorite fights is Bulbasaur versus Meganium. I don't know why. It's just like it's a tie. First of all, I believe, and the two like hit each other with solar beams and vine whips and crap. They're going back and forth.
People sleep on Ash's Bulbasaur and don't realize that motherfucker will take you down.
Right, that Bulbasaur is EV trained and IV trained.
So Richie, what did you have to say?
Yeah, what did you have to say?
Okay, this is hot take. It might be unpopular, but I say if it weren't for a few battles in the Kalos League, I'm willing to believe that both Unova and Kalos would be equally as bad.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
I don't think Unova is as bad as people say it is. Unova to me only has like 2 really bad fights. And that's Ash versus Trip and that's Ash versus Kotetsu.
Well, I mean, the first one he got sick because of plot armor, and the second one was just dumb. It was just very dumb.
The second one, his opponent got plot.
And the first one, like the disappointing part about Trip is that he's in a preliminary round where it's 1v1, and I guess the idea was to do a redemption battle for Pikachu because it lost to Snivy, but beat Superior.
My issue was it wasn't him beating Superior. My issue was why is he the first match?
I'm going to smack you.
And then the second.
Wow, what did he do to you?
And then the second.
That grandma said, "I'm going to smack you."
And then the second issue is that the way he beat it was so fucking ridiculous. It was like some elaborate shit that didn't make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the only fights I know about Kalos is the Allen fight and the what's his rival's name? The kid with the Sceptile.
Sawyer.
Shota.
Well, Sawyer in English dub.
What's his where are Ash's other fights? Only those.
He fought
Tierno, I think, right? No, Tierno was.
No, he didn't fight Tierno.
Tierno got his butt kicked by a
He
lion.
fought the person who sang "Get the Bon Bon."
He fought the Absol trainer.
Yeah, he fought the Get a Bon Bon trainer, but that was only one fight. And then he fought one of the beauties. Yeah, he fought one of the beauties. The Ace trainer, but it was like one fight.
Was that even a fight though?
No, it was Halucha beating Absol.
Yeah,
but it was all off. Yeah, but it was all off screen.
So the only reason why people even talk about the league for Kalos is primarily for the Sawyer and Alon fights.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the only 2 fights that really mattered. I mean, there's one fight with Trevor versus Shota, but that's just to show off how strong Shota is.
Ooh, this is actually really good.
Based off of that, then I could kind of understand Richie's argument.
Well, I don't know.
The problem is that Kalos has better animation. I feel like it's a hard comparison.
Yeah, I would say Kalos's fights look good. Like
that's the problem.
Fight with Alon is beautiful. It's just, god damn it, it's beautiful.
The ending of his is gonna people really salty.
Because
like,
I'm trying.
the fight between Talonflame and Unfezant, they're both using like Sky Attack and Brave Bird. It's just great. It's amazing.
But I do enjoy Univa's League to a degree. I just don't like Ash's first and final fight. Well, when he was
Univa's League,
because the Kotetsu fight isn't terrible in its entirety.
It's just embarrassing.
It's just more ridiculous. Yeah, it's more ridiculous towards the end of it. That's the problem it has. When it's
Univa's League to me feels too much like the battle tournaments that they were already doing anyway.
So the issue was that it didn't step up to a higher tier.
Yeah, like I felt like its tournament fights were just as good as the league was.
I like how you had to fight somebody in order to get an interview.
I would say the Club Explosion tournaments were even better than the league.
Well, they were.
They were.
They also, but that's also because they had chances to show off multiple characters at once.
And they actually had a plot.
Because the only ones that were shown, the only characters who were shown off was Ash, Bianca, Kinyan. I'm gonna fuck up a bunch of English and Japanese names because of my reviewing history.
Wasn't Trip in one of those?
Trip? Well, Trip's only in the first. Well, you mean the one where Silent Curb stomps the shit out of him? Yeah. That is probably one of my favorites.
That was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah,
because people, we were sitting there. Well, because the cool thing about the Club Explosion, it wasn't just like it's a default Ash is gonna win it. It was like I think Iris won one, Ash won one.
No, Iris won one. Kinyan won the other.
No, I thought Ash won one of them.
No, Ash did not win any of them.
No, he didn't.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah,
Ash. Now, if we're talking about the Pokemon World Tournament, he came close, but he didn't win.
Well, technically, he came close in the first Club Explosion.
He lost in the Pokemon World Tournament. He lost to Trip.
Yeah, he did. I remember.
Oh yeah, he did lose.
Yeah, Ash came in second, but he lost to Trip because Trip was having anger issues or some shit. I don't know what was going on with him. And then Iris couldn't control her Dragonite. Ash was like the least focused in that entire tournament.
Good.
Well, it's because the arc wasn't about him. That's why they did.
Yeah, it wasn't about him. It was mostly about Iris trying to control her Dragonite and Trip trying to control his anger.
The one thing I hated about that shit because they essentially took Charon's plotline from the game and threw it on the Trip, but it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then what's his name? Alder. Alder had to come in and stomp him.
Worst champion.
He is the worst.
He's the worst champion.
Well, I mean, do we say he's worse than Diantha though?
Yes, in the anime.
Still worse.
Yes.
He's still garbage.
Okay. Let's take out the anime for a second. In games.
Oh, well, in video game, she has the AI of a 2-year-old.
Well, they both suck equally. How about that?
Right, I can go with that.
I'm only just gonna say Diantha because she has a better design. That's all.
Well, that's because that's biased though.
No, that's what I'm just saying.
It's Tobias.
It's
Tobias.
Not
you bitch!
I see what you did there.
I don't.
Bring that back up. I want to talk about that.
You're not just biased. You're Tobias.
Tobias.
I would say I had a more tougher time with Diantha than Alder. Though Alder was just
how?
I don't know.
Well, I have no
Pokemon
idea.
Black and White in general is harder than anything X and Y can throw at you.
That's what I'm saying. Like by default, he's a better.
Right.
I think I'll agree with KG in the sense that they're equal because Alder has a.
I do too.
Well, I guess when you say anime, in terms, I guess if we're just talking battling skill, then yeah, Alder's worse. If we're talking character, I think.
Are we talking video game or anime?
Well, I mean, I'm talking character at this point. We're talking anime.
Okay.
Diantha got really good development in the anime because they actually introduced her early on within the series and spread that out. Hell, they even had the battle against Ash at that moment too.
When she teamed up with Steven in order to save the world, that shit was dope.
That's only because Steven's the G though.
Yeah, Steven came into he gave that extra swag that Diantha needed.
No, he gave that Devin Dick is what he did.
Whoa! Devin Dick now obtaining the item bag.
Jesus
Part of the Pokénav.
Right.
Alright, what can we come up with in 40 seconds?
The Pokénav.
This Meryl is drowning in the pool of its own bubbles.
I thought you said it was gonna be drowning in piss.
What? Hey,
no!
Hey guys, good news for
drowning in its own
fans.
piss.
What? What's the good news?
We know that Persona's getting some remixes. We know the artists who are actually making the remixes, and it's the folks who did the Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2 games.
Hey, let's go!
Nice.
Nice.
Ace/Chico is the one that's doing the remix to Beneath the Mask. So
I'm gonna have a fucking seizure, yo. Oh my.
And we will see you guys next time.
next time.
Stay in school.
What if I graduated?
Graduated. What?
I'm talking to the audience.
What?